question. 2 questions, actually. Because of my hair and what it looks like, can you all picture my joints longer? You know what I mean? And I'm just like shaking them joints. That's question 1. Question 2, on the tips, pause, but on the tips, like on the side of my, like on the ends, right? Can you picture like, I don't know what they're called, but like hair accessories or like the seashells or whatever? Can you all picture me wearing those on the, will I look good? What, I don't know. I don't know if I would look good with that, but I don't know. It's still a mohawk, but it's just twisted up. And these are twists. These are not, these are 2-strand twists, not dreads. I do not want to dread up my mohawk. But just some questions for you all. That's all. Let's get it. Sup? No. 11 videos that'll make you terrified. Let's get it.
As I analyze these videos, be warned, the explanations could make you as terrified as the people you are watching in these top 11 videos. Number 11, Abdullah Al-Anbari is followed by what he describes as a ghoul when he explores an old neighborhood that was abandoned long ago. His stalker appears to be a silhouette, even under a high-powered light that brightens everything around it.
Hell no! That's crazy! That's Toby right there. But Toby just out here, huh? Jesus. So, no. If I shine my light on you, right, and you're still as black as space, like everything about you is just dark. It's just black. You got all of that. You got all of that and then some. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. I'm shining my bright ass light on you, but you're still as black as space. Oh my God.
It could be someone wearing long flowing robes.
No.
Or it could be a shadow person. Maybe it's just me, but the ghoul looks much bigger here at 5 minutes and 54 seconds when he sees it again. When it pokes around the corner at 8 minutes and 3 seconds, it seems much larger than the average sized person.
Oh, that
Even from down this long hill, you can see this figure is indeed tall and strong looking too.
Oh my God.
Lumbers ahead.
Yo, bruh. You playing with this motherfucker. Look at that thing, bruh.
The creature is going to follow him all the way home if he lets it. So Abdullah recites a phrase, at which point the ghoul recoils from the sacred word.
You know what? I'm gonna put myself in his shoes. I'm not gonna speak the language that he's speaking because I don't know that language. I'm not even gonna try it. Right? So I'm putting myself in his shoes and I'm talking to that ghoul or whatever he called it. Be like, hey, bruh, hey, stop with these playing games. Stop with all these games and shit, okay? If you want to fuck me up, go right ahead. Just don't follow me home because I live in a neighborhood and I have a whole family and I'm out here doing some cluck stuff, which is beyond me, right? But if you follow me home, that means that you're going to come across my family, right? My friends, my neighbors, and everybody in between. And I don't need that right now. I don't need that. I don't need that on my conscience. I don't need that at all. So it's just me and you right now. So if you want to go ahead and cluck me up with that, I was about to say goblin. Ghoulin? I don't know what he said. But if you want to cluck me up with your dick, then go right ahead. It's just me and you right now. That's it. Nobody else has to get involved. Nobody else has to get hurt.
or perhaps more realistically, ducks under the window and is not seen again.
له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه.
Was this all planned, or did a phantom really spontaneously follow him? Number 10. A man named Donald Jester uploaded this ghost video from 2003. Nothing is by this table, and then for an instant there appears to be what Donald refers to as a ghost girl. I don't necessarily agree that there is enough detail to tell if this was a ghost or not, let alone if it was a girl.
That's pretty
There's
real.
something there. Since this video was taken in December and the front door is open, I guess it could be cold enough to be someone's breath.
No.
Or something else from outside. Number 9.
The hell out
A
of here.
YouTuber named The Modern Mombi is sipping her coffee while pumping gas while she notices someone watching her get into her car.
Wow.
She lets it slide until she sees him looking at her again.
But yeah, he keeps people.
She is
That's the wow. Wow. What are you talking about? You gonna let it slide? What else are you gonna let it slide? What else are you gonna let slide? His dick? Like, come on, bruh. Don't you're a whole mom. You got a whole daughter. You really gonna let it slide? Like you really like this cluck life, huh? Really? For real? And I get it. You make YouTube videos. I get it. But what I don't get is the fact that you notice you're being looked at, or you're being stared at, or you might be followed, and you're still recording. Because I don't know if you were already recording and old dude just came out of nowhere and then you still recording, or you wasn't recording and old dude came out of nowhere and you picked up your phone or whatever to record. That's what I don't get. Because either way, when you realize you was being stared at, you was being looked at, you was being followed, is when you should have just said, cluck the camera. Cluck the YouTube stuff. My life is on the line right now. I don't need this right now. I'm a whole mom. And some. Let me just go ahead and leave. Okay? How much gas is in here? I put $2 in here? I think that's enough. Let me just go ahead and zone! Right. Yeah, $2 is good. That's enough. Especially in your situation. And you better hope your car is I know it's not Adidas, but at least a Toyota. Because Toyotas are great on gas. Are you at a racetrack? What gas station? That looks very familiar. Either a racetrack or what's that other one called? Racetrack or I forgot what it's called. Cause any gas station that has like stones, you know what I mean? Right? I know you see the stones. Has to be a nice gas station to a certain extent. Oh, Quick Trip. That looks like either a Quick Trip or a racetrack. Both are great though.
A video probably in the hopes that it will make him too ashamed to continue, but he looks straight at her and seems to smirk.
Oh my God! Damn!
A creepy expression that he has no excuse to keep making if they are strangers. Maybe he thinks he recognizes her, but if that were the case, staring at her instead of saying hello is rude and suspicious to say the least. Then again, maybe the camera is the only thing keeping him from being more intrusive. He eventually gets in the car and drives away. That's when she realizes she's in her work uniform and hopes he won't be staring at her sometime soon at her job. Number 8. A YouTube channel called Dark Haunts Videos travels to the famous haunted train tracks in San Antonio, Texas, where a school bus full of children were said to have lost their lives.
Oh my God!
The road looks like it's on a small hill here, according to him. Do you agree?
But it looks like it's uphill. Cars are neutral and off. We are
So we're moving.
If the local legend is true, ghost children are pushing them up a road and
Jesus.
straight past the very same tracks that they themselves were not able to cross over alive. Somebody needs to measure this road to see if they are really being pushed uphill. If they are, then this is amazing. It is really creepy though how the car stops all by itself within seconds of going over the tracks. Number 7. A large, lonesome mansion seems like the perfect place for a channel called Abandoned World Explorer to do its thing, but they seem to miss the questionable red stain seen here at the 8-minute and 11-second mark as they tentatively test the floor to make sure they don't fall through. Most of the house looks run down, but they come across a creepy entrance that you will have to crouch down to get into. The passageway goes on for 3 full minutes until they find an even more foreboding staircase descending deeper.
Oh my
It
God.
looks like the steps could break away or something could reach out from below. The very bottom floor feels extremely off and wrong. He's poking around when something grabs his attention from behind.
Hello?
My
This
ass.
odd area of the house personally gives me the feeling that someone was kept here away from the rest of the family, though I don't know why. He understandably leaves before he gets a chance to investigate what was possibly down there with him. Number 6. Donnie regularly sees what he thinks is a shadow person in his home. It's always in the basement, always coming from the...
You think you pretty much guarantee yourself that it's a shadow person in your house. So instead of, I don't know, just, you know what I mean, just getting somewhere safe or far away from this location, you decided to just pick up your camera and just start recording. Yeah, really? That's what we doing? That's what really? At what cost though? At what cost? You doing too much, bro. You're a dumbass. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Jesus. Oh my God, I hope you get clocked up.
Corner of his eye, and always going way too fast to be a normal person. He can feel its anger downstairs, and he knows that it wants to do him harm. Donnie decides to put music on blast to see what kind of reaction he can get on camera. After 20 minutes, this shadow can take no more and races upstairs,
Oh my God.
causing these lights to move. Soon the same angry feeling returns, and Donnie knows that it's back. He starts recording down a dark hall, and these bottles move on their own.
You're not welcome here.
You and I both heard them fall, but no one else is around to knock them over. At least nobody that I could see. And just around the corner are the stairs leading down to the dark, cold basement. Number 5. A man named Dubai7 talks to himself while returning to the home he was chased out of to get some supplies. He is trying to grab this container when he is found and cornered. The door slams behind him and he runs away as he is looking into the room he just escaped from. A different door slams shut. And no one is inside the room when he checks. On his way out, he sees what I assume is his old cat watching him. The poor animal is too afraid to come near. It jumps away moments before something unseen chases him out the door. Now outside, he looks over just in time to see the window shutters open and close by themselves way too deliberately to be caused by the wind. Number 4. It's a full moon and a YouTuber who goes by the name of Al Capone is in the most hectic cemetery I have ever seen. He can't even explain what he's been through without getting interrupted.
Okay, things moving behind tombstones. while I was driving.
Then listen to this at 4 minutes and 52 seconds.
No, behind me.
Oh, you heard behind you. I heard.
No, I heard what was by you, but I'm saying by the cars, like.
Al is talking when another man's voice speaks at the same.
Bruh. Y'all hear that? The plane. Clock, you bitch! Ain't a girl. There's red flags on top of red flags on top of red flags. There's spirits on y'all, on y'all, on y'all. And you know what's crazy? It's like stuff keeps happening. Red flags keep happening to you all and around y'all. But y'all still recording. Y'all are still there. Yeah, I mean that for what I mean what I just said to the both of them. Clock! You bitch!
Time. What they hear a minute and a half later leaves their mouths hanging open.
Pause.
I mean, this could be neighbors from some of the nearby houses, except there's really no reason for anybody to be shouting near the cemetery in the middle of the night. Plus, the direction these voices are coming from is deeper in the cemetery, away from the houses and closer to the woods. And since this video was made in the middle of January 2020, I doubt anyone was out there camping. Number 3, a YouTube channel called Exploring with Felicity goes in search of a spirit called the White Lady of Lancashire, who is said to be looking for her lost child. Felicity stands over her memorial, or rather her memorial stands over her, and she says the words which, according to legend, are meant to make the statue's eyes open.
I stolen your baby.
How?
This push from behind is probably real, because you can hear someone laying hands on her before she takes a step forward. Felicity feels dizzy and immediately regrets ever provoking the supernatural. The weather worsens and the wind picks up this wail, which sounds like a banshee more than an animal. Felicity heads down the trail with haste and finds out for herself that the legends are all real after all. A shadowy form glides across the trail and then disappears. It's too far away to see for certain whether this was a normal person or the lady herself, so we may never know for sure. Number 2, a YouTube channel called Exploring Mysterious India is at an abandoned house that was once occupied by 5 families. Since then, it's rumored to become so dangerously haunted that not even squatters will take their chances. The group worries about snakes in the leaves and thorny forest vines, but the real danger is already watching them from afar.
That's what I'm saying.
Searching for an entrance, they find this rope tied in a perfect knot
Sus.
next to a water well that looks deep enough to easily hide a body. They find this discarded cross on the floor. Perhaps it was flung from the hands of someone who tried to cleanse this place long ago.
Red flag.
Smeared red handprints on the wall gives the impression that no one stays here for long. Sometimes you don't have to catch a spirit on video to convince me that
I just seen that his shoes for like a split second did it. I'm not gonna run it back, but it looked like. I'm sorry, but it looked like Adidas. It looked like Adidas, but I can guarantee you that it wasn't Adidas. It was Adidas. Because nobody in their right mind would ever wear Adidas and be in a clucked area like that and doing some cluck shit like that. So I refuse to believe that he was wearing real Adidas. It just looked like real Adidas, but it's not real Adidas. It's Adidas.
Location is haunted. Between the rope, the well, the handprint, and the cross, I think I have enough evidence to make up my mind on this one. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and if you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released the number 15 mixtape, but I don't think you should follow these instructions to check it out. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. Also, don't forget I upload a new video here on YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. Blake Dunkley wants to document this old haunted grocery store, and he challenges you to prove him wrong. Noises always seem to be coming from one room away.
You hear this? It's the creepiest building I've ever been in.
Some much more obvious than others. He heads up the stairwell to prove that this is real. I think this next part sounds like a door slamming shut from somewhere above, and I also think it sounds like he needed to get the heck out of there.
Lighting up here. So loud.
On the second floor is a single door that is locked when Blake tries it. This is the only door heavy enough to cause the slamming noises coming from upstairs before, but it doesn't even open. The only areas left to check out are the break room and bathroom. Nothing of interest is in here, so he's just about to leave when he hears one final sound. In my opinion, this is the same door that was locked moments ago, now slamming one more time. These videos have definitely happened to others, and they could certainly happen to you.
Not to me, bitch! Y'all already know how I feel about the haunted places and like the abandoned places, so I'm not gonna really talk about that. But what I really am gonna talk about, oh my god, is I don't know what number it was, but oh, okay, wow, I just went straight to it. Oh my god, is the oh no, I can't talk about number. What number was this? Was it the first? No. Yeah? No? I think this was your first one. Like he showed number 11. Yeah, okay, so no. He should. Alright, so number 11 with the guy with the shadow out. I'm guessing he was a ghoul. What did he call it?
Glenn Barry is followed by what he describes as a ghoul.
Okay, a ghoul, number 11, right? Why were you playing with this mother clucker? This ghoul. Why was you playing with it? Because that ghoul looked like he was playing with you too. And he gonna play right in your ass. That's all I'm saying. So you just need to, I don't know why you was playing with that mother clucker, like dead ass. Like you could have, you had so many chances of leaving and getting somewhere safe, but you didn't. You know, and I get it, like you do YouTube, but at what cost though? At what cost? And I really feel like when you went back home, that ghoul followed you. So now you, your family, your friends, your neighbors, and everybody in between are all at risk at getting clucked in all holes. So thanks to you, when you could have just been clucked right then and there when it was just you and a ghoul. So yeah, no, I'm done with that. And then the other one was number Number 9.
or something else from outside. Number 9,
Yep. Number 9. The modern zombie. Why? Just why? You knew. I don't know. I couldn't tell if your daughter was in the car with you. Which I hope not, concerning the situation that you found yourself in. But if she was in the car with you, why would you do that? Why would you put her at risk? I understand putting yourself at risk. I understand. But putting your daughter at risk, that's not cool. That's not. And again, at what cost? You're doing YouTube. Like, at what cost do you like, at what point do you say, you know what? This is not, it's not safe anymore, or it's not fun anymore. So let me go ahead and turn the camera off, or say, cluck the camera. My life is on the line. My life is at a risk right now. And when he left, did he really leave? Or was he watching you the whole time? You had your work clothes on, so he could have known like where you worked. And worst come to worst, he could have just followed you. And you think that was just funny. You think, I don't know what you was thinking in that moment, but I can guarantee you wasn't thinking Adidas. You wasn't thinking right. You wasn't. Why would you keep recording or pick up the camera and start recording when your life is on the line? That should be the last thing, one of the last things you ever think about. Why didn't you just, it looked like you were just chilling too. Like, it looked like the gas was already in your car and you just sat in your car. Why though? Like, some people, I guess, would just never learn. Or they will learn, but the hard way. And I feel like that's gonna hurt. That's gonna be hurt. Because let him follow you to work where you work, and let him follow you where you live. Oh my God. You gonna pick up a camera then? I hope not. Best of luck to you. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.